is Bridget, and today I would like to talk to you about kids growing up too fast in our society. The Nobel Peace Prize winner Kailash Satyarthi said, "Every moment matters, every child matters, every childhood matters." Unfortunately, in our society today, we are encouraging kids to grow up too fast. They are being given responsibilities that are not age appropriate, like cooking dinner for their families, or having too much pressure to succeed, not just succeed, but be the winner in sports, in school, to always be the best. And they are seeing things in the media that their immature brains are not yet ready to handle. One disturbing example of how we are encouraging our children to grow up too fast is a report by the Office of Juvenile Justice and Crime Prevention. It says that offenders under 15 represent the leading edge of the juvenile crime problem. This means that children 14 and under are the number one growing juvenile offenders in crime. This is a result of peer pressure, seeing their peers involved in activities that are not age appropriate. This is a lack of parental supervision. To me, as a mom, I have 4 kids, 3 girls, 1 boy, all under the age of 9. This is a very important topic. I want my children to grow and be the best, healthiest children, and hopefully therefore adults that they can be. One way I believe that we can combat this is to encourage healthy, age-appropriate play and activities. Limiting the pressure to be grown up, encouraging children to embrace who they are as children, and to play appropriately. Age-appropriate activities enhance physical, cognitive, and emotional strengths. For example, allowing children to play freely with music, to play outdoors with sports, with friends, throwing the ball around, kicking it around. Not necessarily organized sports, which is great, but allowing kids just the freedom to play. Pretend play with dolls, art, things of this nature are wonderful examples of play that will enhance a child's ability to grow into a healthy, well-developed adult. Another thing that I believe that as a society, parents, teachers, schools need to help is to limit the amount of screen time that children have. A certain amount is healthy. A certain amount of screen time can be educational, it can be good for entertainment, but too much screen time is related to delayed cognitive ability. It is related to a lack of focus, an inability to sense others' attitudes and how to communicate with them, and it's even linked to a lower vocabulary in children. According to Donald Roberts, who wrote Trends in the Media usage peaks at 8+ hours in 11 and 12-year-olds. That means that 1/3 of their day is spent behind a screen. This isn't healthy for them. It's not healthy. They're not developing personal skills, interrelationship skills. It means that they are focused entirely on a screen, on TV, which may have inappropriate content, which may have violence or sexual exposure that they aren't ready for. I was lucky enough as a child to have my dad home most of the time as a full-time stay-at-home parent, doing my homework with me, monitoring my TV, my music. My mom was also home with us a lot. She worked at home during the day and was out at night. So I had both parents around me. I felt confident. I knew that I was always able to do the right thing. I had a parent around me helping me with things. In this day and age, this now represents our children's free time. Laptop, tablet, and television. This is not helping our children grow to be well-rounded, healthy children. Another thing that I believe that we need to do is have more parental guidance as parents. Not just parents, but also as aunts, uncles, grandparents, adults in children's lives. A 2003 report in Child Trends says that in the US, 15% or approximately 3.3 million 6 to 12-year-olds are involved in self-care, which means that they are either responsible for themselves or are in the care of someone 12 or under most of the time. If you add in ages 13 and 14, that number jumps to over 6 million children. That is 6 million children who are home without parental supervision. Their exposure is unchecked to media, to music, to YouTube. They are seeing things that they shouldn't see. They are experiencing things that their young minds are not ready to experience. And they are growing up too fast as a result. They are seeing celebrities dress in a certain way that may not be age appropriate, and they're modeling themselves after that. They are seeing sexuality expressed in ways that it shouldn't be expressed. They don't have anybody monitoring what they are taking in and internalizing, and therefore modeling themselves after. My children have relatively limited media exposure. They have to earn their screen time, and my husband and I preview the shows that they choose to watch. We know the music that they listen to. We encourage reading books, playing with each other. And I believe that more children would benefit from more parental limits. Children won't have the idea that they need to act older than they are to be cool. In conclusion, our children are our future. We need to protect them at all costs. As Jean Piaget said, play is the work of the childhood. And that is very important. We need to prioritize a child's work and allow them to play and to be children. Thank you.